Yo guys, how is everyone doing? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like I've done this 100 times. I've said I'm back. I stream a few times. Then I go for a few months. Um, but yeah, how is everyone doing? It has been a very long time. Um, so I thought I'd give streaming one last try. I've posted on social media. You know what? I haven't posted on Discord yet. Yeah, I've posted on TikTok, posted on YouTube. I said I'm going to give streaming one last try. So yeah, it's mainly been this year, as in FC25, but even in FC24 a bit. I felt like I've done it a lot. I've gone, I've come back, I've gone, I've come back. I said I'm going to come back for good, and then I end up leaving. But yeah, I think I'm giving streaming one last try. If it works out, I continue, and I'll be streaming every day. If it doesn't work out, I may never stream again. I don't wanna keep doing this. I don't want to disappear for a few months, stream for a few weeks, disappear. I don't want to keep doing this. So I'm doing it one last time. Um, just putting it out on Discord. Uh, what am I saying? I'm back. Like actually back. No missing streams. If you're interested, come join the stream or watch my daily TikToks and YouTube videos. YouTube videos. No, no messing around. Giving streaming one last go. Send to everyone. I'm back, actually back. No missing streams. If you're interested, come join the stream or watch my daily TikToks and YouTube videos. No messing around. Giving streaming one last go. There we go. We are here. Jibu, first one in the stream. Sorry, I don't know how long you've been in here. I was just sorting everything out, posting Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Discord. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully you are doing good as well. Yeah, I thought, look, this year FC25, I've not enjoyed it. I've got bored a lot. What I should have done is just keep streaming, whether I'm bored or not. Just keep up the daily streams. That's not what I have done. It feels like the past year, maybe even 2 years. As soon as I get bored, I drop the game. Maybe I'll play the game a bit, but I drop streaming. And I'm like, look, if I'm not playing the game regularly, I don't want to stream. What I should have done, either just play the game whether I'm bored or not, or move on to other games. Look, I play Football Manager. I play loads of other games. I should. I really regret not streaming every day. Really regret it. And I wish, yeah, I wish I didn't give up like 20 times. I'm good. Finished my GCSEs last week, so very happy at the moment. That is good to hear. That's very nice. How did it go? Obviously, you don't know your results until maybe a couple months, but I think usually if you're confident about it, you'll end up doing good. Yeah, what were your predicted grades and your I don't know, like your practice exams like? Are you confident? Easy? Way too easy? Really? Yeah, I feel like when I was doing GCSEs, I was not I'm not saying they're not important, but I definitely felt they were way more important than they actually were. Yeah, glad I'm done with that. Um, as you can see, I do still play the game. I have a solid meta team. Um, maybe not the most expensive cards, but I have got a very good team. I've still been playing. I've just been mainly using this as a card collector. I've got pages and pages of cards. Honestly, I probably have like 200 or 390 plus cards. I try my best not to submit any team of the seasons or shapeshifters unless they are dupes. So yeah, I've been playing the game. I just haven't been streaming. Bro is alive. BLQ, how you doing? Look, I've said it a million times, so there's no reason for anyone to believe me. But I want to give it one more try. I want to see, can we bring it back to the good old days? It is so long ago. I started streaming, what was it, 3 years ago when I was at my peak. Yeah, there's no reason to believe that I am back. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, see how it goes. I'm gonna be live. The plan is daily streams, daily posts, TikTok, YouTube, maybe post some more on Twitter, maybe even post on Instagram. I've never really been an Instagram poster. Doing it every day until FC25, until the last day of FC25. If it goes well, if I'm able to pick up a following, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll be able to get a following as big as it was before. Like 50k follows on TikTok. Obviously I got like most of the followers on Twitch came from that peak, that 1 or 2 years, from 2022 to 2024. Will I be able to bring that back? Getting like 50 average views at a minimum. I'm not sure, but if it goes well, I'll continue into FC26. If it doesn't, I think that's it. I don't wanna be a bit negative, a bit down, but I think I'm gonna give up streaming if it doesn't work until FC25, the last day. I'm doing good, man. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm living life. I've been working. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming much. Yeah, I've been doing things. I've been touching grass, living outside. I have been playing a lot of FC. What are we on? 565 hours. To be honest, that's crazy. 565 hours, and the game hasn't even been out for a full year. But when you compare it to my previous years, it's not that much. It's not that much. Where is it? FC24. Wait, how do you was it on profile? How do you see how many hours you've been playing? Where is it? I've been playing other games, mainly on PC, but I've been playing a lot of other games. Where is it? FC24, 1 hour. That's not right. I want to see how many hours I've been playing. Yeah, it's a lot of hours. It's way less than previous years. How do I do this? Sort by, there we go. Sort by A to Z. Or is it called EA Sports, or is it just called FC? Right, FC24, 880 hours, and that's not even including my second account. FIFA 23, we got 1,400 hours. Where is FIFA 22? We got about 1,200 hours. FIFA 21, we got about 1,550 hours. FIFA 20, we got 1,300 hours. Yeah, I used to put in 1,200 plus in the old years. The past couple years, still a lot of hours, but not a lot. FIFA 19, 1,000 hours. FIFA 18, wow, 560. That's a lot less than the other ones. 17, 770. 16, 380. The FIFAs before that, they were on PS3, so I don't think they've got an hours track. But yeah, I've been kind of just living life. Just kind of pushing streaming to the side, thinking that I'm never gonna come back. But you know, look, I just miss it so much. I miss 2022, 2023, bits of 2024 where I was doing daily streams. I'm sure I've shown this in the past. If I go on to my overview and I go from, I think it must have been 2022 that I started. Where is it? Let's go. Let's just say January 2022. It's going to take a while to update. Let's go for hours streamed. I want to show you guys something. Take with that. Open this. Yeah, have a look at this. So in the past, or since January 1st, 2022, just look at this block from sometime mid to end May, all the way to, I'd say around here, like mid-February. That would have been, well, it doesn't really have the years here. Let's just go 2022. Let's go December 31st. Probably a bit easier. Yeah, look at this from here. Okay, I remember my internet stopped working for like a few months, so that's why there's a bit of a gap. But look at this, pretty much every day for like 3 months. Then a bit inconsistent around here. 2023, look at this, first half so much. Then I think around here, I don't know what was happening, probably a boring promo that I, for like the, so this would have been the first time that I stopped streaming because my internet stopped working. This was the first gap. Then over here, I think there was a weird promo. It was something like level up, where you had to do objectives to upgrade your card. This was the second break I ever took. Then again, you get those regular streams. Then I took a third break. I remember I didn't buy FC24 for the first few months. And then I came back to streaming. Then I took a bit of another break. 2024, again, I streamed for a couple months, huge break, streamed for like a month, huge break, streamed a bit here and there, and then I don't even want to see 2025, but I'm gonna have a look. Let's see, June 25th to January 1st. Let's have a look at 2025. Oh, that's disgusting. 20 hours streamed in 2025. 20 hours. Now, I know it's only been half a year, but let's look at 2024 again. 2024, I streamed for 175 hours, which wasn't a lot. This wasn't a lot. 2023, I streamed for 367 hours. I nearly streamed for an hour a day on average. 2023, and then 2022, 300 hours. Yeah, I wanna come back. I wanna be like, you know what, let's treat it like a job. I know I'm working, but let's treat it like a job. You can't just sit there being like, oh, I'm bored of my job, let me just not work. I need to bring it back, you know. And Sacha Patty, hey Ham, I just wanted to tell you I graduated today. Started watching you when I was in high school and now I'm done. What a journey, alhamdulillah. That's really good. Congratulations. I'm happy that there's so many people, or not so many people. The people that come to my streams usually have been here for a while. As I just showed, most of my streaming was during 2022, 2023, even 2024. I did stream for quite a while. So yeah, I find it amazing. Obviously the views aren't the same on all platforms, Twitch and TikTok, but I find it amazing that people still do come back, catching up on me. Yeah, the view count isn't amazing, but I appreciate people coming back, seeing what I'm up to, seeing how the streams are going. But yeah, we'll see how things go for the next couple months. Yo, we got a first follower in so long. Mortis, thank you so much for the follow. First follow today, first follow since coming back to streaming. So yeah, one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why I've come back to streaming is that I'm kind of enjoying the game. I know for the majority of the year I haven't enjoyed it much, but I'm enjoying it. The thing that I'm enjoying the most, I know some people don't really like it, but the thing that I enjoy the most is just an infinite grind. You can sit here for as long as you want. Of course, SBC bans are a thing. But you can sit for as long as you want. You can just continuously open packs, open packs, open packs, non-stop. And that's the thing that I enjoy the most. The one of the times in the year that I played the most was Team of the Year, because they had that repeatable 82 times 20, and you could pretty much do it non-stop. Of course, you had to have, I think you had to have Team of the Weeks at the time, and it wasn't the easiest thing. You did have to spend a few coins, but I really enjoyed Team of the Year. I only packed one Team of the Year, which was Lauren James. I think that was the only one that I packed, but I enjoyed it. Now they have an infinite grind. I'm sure you guys already know the grind has been out for about a week, I think. You got the 85 plus squad shifter, 86, 87, 88, and 89. You got your player picks. You got your team of the week upgrades. You just put every single 85 card. Yo, oh my god, Mortis with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, gifting to BOQ. Oh my god, first sub, first follow. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I obviously I don't I'm not asking anyone to sub. It's out of your own kindness, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, as I was saying, you put all your 85 pluses into these exchanges. You put your 82s, 83s, and 84s into Team of the Weeks. You put everything below into the 82 plus, and you just create infinite picks, infinite packs, and they have been quite good. They have been really good. Some people are saying, oh, it's not infinite, the grind is still difficult. I'm sitting here with a load of packs. I mainly open the big packs. Maybe I should open the smaller packs as well. But I've got one 89 exchange. I think this is an 88 exchange. I don't know if I've got any 87s. We look at the 86 and the 85 exchange. I've got like 130 packs. So yeah, we got a load of packs to open. I know that's what does well on TikTok, on Twitch. I know people love seeing packs. Honestly, gameplay, I haven't been doing too much. Look, I do my champs qualifiers. I don't play rivals. I don't play squad battles. I don't do friendly. Oh, friendlies I sometimes do, but objectives haven't been doing too much. Gameplay is probably the weakest side of the game. I think we all know. Who do you support? I'm not very active, but when I've come across your content, I've always enjoyed it. I don't know how. Is it clear? You maybe you can't see it. I've got a Spurs shirt on. I am a Spurs fan. The years that I streamed the most, 2022, 2023, 2024, it was quite painful. It's funny, the 1 year that I'm not streaming, we actually win a trophy. I could have done, no, I was going to say I could have done a watch along, but I was actually out with, I was watching the game with family. Yeah, the one time I can actually talk about Tottenham. Yeah, we had a terrible season, but we actually won a trophy this year. It's been a lot of years of pain, but as a Spurs fan, I'm happy. Name's Marco. Nice to have you back. Look, the amount of times that I've sat here promising, all right, I'm gonna come back to streaming, and I've not really done that. I really shouldn't be making promises anymore. But the plan is for at least a couple months, I'll actually put an effort into content creation, and we see what happens after that. We love Heinz Beans. How are you doing? Are you enjoying FC25? So yeah, that's kind of what I've been mentioning this stream. I haven't enjoyed it too much, and that's the main reason I haven't been streaming a lot or posting. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna get the good old days. Personally, I loved FIFA 13 to, I'd say FIFA 20, maybe FIFA 19. Then like from FIFA 20 to FIFA 23, started enjoying it less. Then since it became FC 24 and 25, I've just not enjoyed it much. Yo, Meme with the Prime sub. Appreciate it so much. Oh my god. I'm going to be hopefully thanking a few people today. Appreciate the Prime sub. 15 months you've been subscribed. Thank you so much. Honestly, it means a lot knowing that there's still people that enjoy my content. It's honestly very, very nice. Thank you. But yeah, FC25, I haven't been enjoying. I'm going to be honest. I I have felt throughout the year that I really want to stream, but it kind of feels like I'm forcing myself to stream, and I don't want to force myself to play the game that I don't actually want to play. Uh, but as I mentioned, shapeshifters and footies is arguably my favorite part of the year. If not my favorite, then my second favorite. It's either footies or team of the year. I just enjoy an infinite grind. So right now, I'm enjoying the game. I can honestly sit here for hours just opening picks, opening packs, hoping to get something good. So right now, at this current moment, with the 85 to 89 exchange, I'm actually enjoying it. But yeah, this year hasn't been great. I want to stay positive about the future, about FC26, but as it stands, I've really got no hope. I really hope that they put out a good game, but the expectations are low. Oh yeah, I forgot about my emotes. I remember once I made my emotes. I've got three emotes. Yeah, once I made it, and then I just never made more. But yeah, we got a few a few emotes right there. Do a past and present Spurs team. I actually did make a past and present Spurs team. I used it for a few weeks in foot champs, and then the prices of the cards went down, so I ended up selling. But yeah, the road to the, oh my god, Tottenham road to the finals. It was amazing. I didn't actually pack any cards, which was very disappointing. If there's one promo that I want to pack cards, it would have been during the road to the finals. But yeah, I've got quite a few past and present Spurs players that are quite good. Tell was amazing when I packed him. I hope that there's a big Evo that I could put him in. There must be an Evo. What other cards do I have? This Mikey Moore is actually quite good. His goal returns aren't amazing, but 122 goals, 75 assists. Madison, this card was quite good. Son is still in my team, 552 games played. What's that, 925 or something? Goal returns. Bergvall, he's usable. Archie Gray's quite good. I did the Werner flashback. I haven't used him. We got Odebear. We have, who else do I have? I've got Bale, who I'm actually evoing right now. I've put him into the training camp. What's it? Icons. Let's look at Welsh icons. Yeah, so I'm putting him into the training camp. Hopefully he becomes usable because I haven't used him in a very long time. Obviously we had the road to the finals. The ones that I bought were I bought Romero, I bought Udogi, I bought Vicario, and I think it was, yeah, it was Porro. I bought them. They're amazing. They're very, very good. Who else did I use in my team? Modric, he had a end of an era card. Vertonghen had an end of an era card as well. So I was using them. Let me find their cards. Real Madrid. We got the Modric cards. Very happy this card came out. Only that's pretty much like one weekend league plus qualifiers. So yeah, haven't used these cards too much. And then who else was it? Yeah, as I said, Vertonghen, who's in the Belgium league, which I can't actually remember what it's called. What's the Belgium league? Pro League. We have the Vertonghen card. I'm trying to think. There must be some other past and present cards that I have. Maybe a few Evos from some different leagues. But yeah, I did make a past and present. The main thing was that the prices of them on the market were just going down, and I didn't really want a loss. And of course, I packed Mia Hamm. I packed Maignan. Didn't want to stop using this Hullet. This full defense is quite good as well. I wouldn't say the cards have gone behind the power curve, but look, why use tradable cards when I can just use untradable cards and make a few more coins? That's the only way I've been able to play. Yeah, past and presents is definitely fun. But at the same at the same time, using new cards every week is also quite fun for me. If you stop streaming, what will you do? So I'm working now. So yeah, just actually go into an office job. The thing is, even if I do carry on streaming, if I go back to daily streams, I'm probably still going to be working. It's very hard to make streaming a full-time job. You have to be really big. Like at my peak, I probably could have been making a few hundred a month, which it's amazing as a side job. It's amazing getting a few hundred extra a month, but it's not really enough to be doing it full time. But yeah, if I stop streaming, just carry on doing what I'm doing now. Just carry on working. If I continue streaming, I'll probably continue working. Well, I definitely will continue working, but we have something on the side that I can enjoy. Strike Force Evo, I think is still out. Takes him to a 96 with 4 playstyle pluses. Wait for which player? Look, Evos right now are just way too expensive. You got 2 days to do that. Look, the Bell Evo, 500k, and you can't even use the card for 3 weeks, which is so annoying. The Czech/Yashin Evo, that was like 400k. I most likely will do the Berbatov Evo as well, past and present Spurs player. That's going to be another 200k. I've heard a lot of people right now complaining about the Evo prices. Remember they released the Butragueno as well, 300k for him. You got the Strike Force, 500k for that. You got where's the Zidane? Zidane, 250k. It's just, I know EA don't force you to do it, and I'm lucky enough to manage my club quite well, so I've got loads of coins. But still, 500k on Bale, 400k on Czech. What's that? 200k on Berbatov. That's 1.1 mil just on Evos in 1 week. And I know most people aren't in a position where they trade and they're getting good ranks in FUT Champs and they're managing their club well. They see an Evo, they just spend the coins, and then when an Evo does come out that they want to do, they're kind of not forced, but they're kind of pushed towards buying FIFA points. And I've always been against FIFA points, so it's not looking good, the path that EA are going. I think they realize that people aren't spending as much on packs, so they're like, people will spend money on Evo, so let's charge people through that. I remember when FIFA gifted you Future Stars cards. Yeah, did they do it this year or was it last year? And then you got to Evo them up to a usable card. I think this year they did. You know what, I was thinking this stream I was just gonna sit here opening packs, but just looking at my club, keeping you guys updated with what I've been up to. Yeah, I do remember there was a Evo this year. This Lewis Hall. Yeah, this was the Future Stars Evo. He was usable. Look, 280 games. I played a lot with him. Very good card. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Future Stars Evo was free, wasn't it? Now, you want to do this check? 200, no, sorry, not 200, 400k. Let's see how he'd look in it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just, look, even if he's gonna look amazing, it just seems a bit too much, a bit too many coins. Oh, he doesn't even fit. Max 95 pace, max 93 shooting. I did see he fit into something. Let's see, FUT GG. Maybe it was the Footies Evo. The training camp one. 90 rated. Let's include, yeah, the Footies countdown, he did fit. But I've put Bale in that, so but yeah, 500k. I was really considering Ronaldo. Ronaldo's one of my favorite players. He'd look amazing. He'd be so good in game. I probably wouldn't use Incisive Pass and Aerial, so I'd probably give him a couple playstyles instead. I think I was looking at Tiki Taka and no, not Finesse. Tiki Taka and something else. Let me see. Not Jockey, Quick Step. Yeah, so Quick Step and I think I've got Tiki Taka. Yeah, Tiki Taka. I could give him those 2 Evos and then put Ronaldo. I really want to. At the same time, 500k is too much. I can't be spending so many coins on Evos. And also, I completely forgot there's this season pass with a striker Leao and a striker Kaka. Do I really need more strikers? No, not really. So yeah, I might. I really like Ronaldo. Ronaldo's flashback card was so good. Um, but yeah, 500k just seems a bit too much. Let me see, what do we have here? An 84 times 15 or an 88 times 3. I guess I take the 84 times 15. It's not guaranteed, but I should get 3 88s from this. I should do, hopefully. But yeah, it's good. It's good. There's people in the stream, which is nice to see. One thing I learned and one thing I regret is that, especially for Twitch, I guess not so much for YouTube, but TikTok and Twitch, you have to be posting and streaming every day. If you want to keep an audience, you have to be doing it every day, and you have to be doing it for multiple hours. Like the biggest streamers, of course there's some that just stream when they want, but the biggest streamers are the ones that do it consistently every day, multiple hours. TikTok, every day posting. And yeah, it's really one thing that I regret. No shapeshifter from this pack. We do get a walkout though. Yeah, one thing I wish I never just gave up and thought, yeah, let's stop this streaming for a few months. All right, what are we gonna get? Oh no, an 88 and an 86. Maybe I should have taken the 88 times 3. That's not great. That's really not great. A lot of 84s in that pack. Yeah, probably should have taken the bigger pack. We do have a lot of cards on our dupe storage. Now, when I'm not streaming, I do use Pale Tools quite a lot. However, I do think just looking at the web app is a lot more boring than the menus. So I'm going to try my best to stay on the menus. If I need to, if I really need to, like do 100 SBCs, then I'll go onto Pale Tools. But I'm going to try make it look visually good. Stay on the console. Now, one thing I've been considering, I don't know what you guys think, but you need 3 rares in this, 2 commons. I wonder if I just put rares. Like at this point in the game, rares are pretty much worthless. They're going to be minimum price. Let's go. Yeah, 600 coins. Are they less? Yeah, rares are 600 coins. On one hand, rares are more valuable than commons. If only 3 rares are required, I only have to put in 3 rares. But at the same time, the amount of rares I pack, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Just put in 5 rares. It is overspending. At the same time, this grind is pretty much infinite. I can submit 5 rares. It's not a problem. So let's just sit here doing as many picks, as many exchanges as we can do. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, the grind is infinite. Of course, you're gonna open some picks and you're gonna open some exchange packs, and it's not gonna be profitable. But the whole point of the infinite grind is in the long term. Of course, I'm guessing in maybe 2-3 weeks, we're going to have like the 84 times 10 infinite repeatable. Then maybe a month later, we're going to get the 85 times 10 infinite repeatable. We're going to have best ofs in packs, which is going to be all these exchange packs and the 84, 85 times 10s. You're just going to get so many specials. At that point, it's extremely easy. You're never going to lose coins. At this point, it takes a bit of time to make profit. You know what? I was gonna do this so many times. I keep forgetting. Let me show you guys what I have packed the past few months or the few weeks. Obviously, you can see my team. Kanate was packed. Grealish is an objective. Ruben Dias I packed from the what's it called? What's it called? The Nation League. The final winners. Mamardashvili was packed. Beckham was an SBC. Obviously an SBC from so long ago, and I've evoed him. Maignan I packed. No, Maignan was in the season pass. Mia Hamm I packed. Check was free. Son, all the way back from the fantasy promo. I'm surprised he's still 400k plus. He's still a very good card. Ferran Torres was in the season pass. Lewis Skelly was packed and evoed. Dumfries was an SBC. João Neves was packed. Isak was packed. Freigang was packed. Calafiori was what was he from? Season pass, and Ronaldo was the SBC. Bale was the SBC and Evo. Yeah, I've got a stacked club. I've kept every single shapeshifter and every single tots that I packed. We got a Heaps, we got a Royce, we got a Bastoni, Rice, Haaland, Verts. Who else stands out? Griezmann, Pedri, tots cards, Lewandowski, Endrick, Valverde. I feel like my club is like very, very stacked, like more stacked than most people's club, but just because I keep every card. Vitinha, a lot of these cards at the time, they were worth hundreds, if not over a million. Now these cards are all worth like less than 100k. Who else do we have? Pong SVC, Rudiger was very good. Who else sticks out? We got these shapeshifters down here. I haven't packed too many crazy shapeshifters. I know, obviously, Mia Hamm, Mamardashvili, Kanate, they're all quite good. But from my club, there's not too many. Company, Gerard. Who else? So many of these cards are minimum price, which is just a bit sad to see. We've got pages of tots. Trying to see who else sticks out. There's definitely some that I'm missing. Some more shapeshifters. You know what I could do? If you guys really want to see all the cards I've packed, I do keep a tracker on FootGG. You guys can see here. So since the start of TOTS, I have kept track of every card that I've packed. Let me just open all of these in a new tab. I can show you. This is the one thing that has kept me playing the game. The one thing that's like got me a bit hyped, wanting to grind every day. So let's see. I got 7 out of 14 from this D1 Arkema. I got 12 out of 22 from Ligue 1, 8 Eredivisie TOTS out of 14. Premier League I got 12. BWSL I got 9 out of 15. EFL got 8 out of 14. Bundesliga 14 out of 22. Super League I didn't get too many, 6 out of 14. Frauen Bundesliga 11 out of 14. This is probably the team of the season that I've packed the most. We've got Syria 13 out of 25. NWSL 7 out of 15. Best of Europe 8 out of 14. La Liga 14 out of 22. Liga Portugal 9 out of 14. Liga F 7 out of 14. Saudi League 8 out of 14. MLS 9 out of 14. Rest of the world 7 out of 14. And Ultimate TOTS I only packed 17 out of 60. And obviously some of this was from the individual TOTS. I think during Ultimate TOTS, I don't even remember, maybe I got a Nuno Mendes and maybe a Freigang, a Bonmati, and that was it. I think everyone else I got from when they were actually originally in packs. Shapeshifters, Team 1, I got 15 out of 28. The only, let's say 86 plus, Mamardashvili, Ball, Endrick, Royce, Kanate, and Mia Hamm. This week, 86 plus, I got Valverde, Sams, and Isak. So I have packed a lot. At the same time, not too many of the big ones. Yeah. Oh no, am I on the wrong screen? Let's switch that. Yeah. I'm gonna be grinding this game. Iwi, how you doing? I'm doing good. My tots were so bad. The best thing I got during tots was McAllister. Yeah, I don't think I was crazy lucky. Like at the time, Verts was very expensive. Heaps was very expensive. Declan Rice was expensive. I'm trying to think who else. Haaland, I think, was a bit expensive. João Neves was expensive. So at the time of packing them, I think I had a semi-successful team of the season. Now, when you look at the prices, everyone's like under 100k. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. You feel like you've packed some good players, and then in a few weeks they get outdated. But that's how the game is now. These cards get outdated very, very quickly. Even these shapeshifters, in 2.5 weeks, when footy starts, shapeshifters are going to be outdated. That's one of the reasons why, personally, I wouldn't recommend buying cards off the market. Of course, if you're doing something like a past and present, you'd kind of you need to buy players off the market if you want the best players. But yeah, most of the time cards just get outdated in a few weeks. You're better off just using untradeable cards. I got Vieira on the first shapeshifter day. He's okay. I use Kake layout and Team of the SLR over him. Really, Team of the SLR. I feel like his card is definitely outdated. 100%. I guess if you enjoy the card, then there's no reason to take him out. But yeah, Vieira seems like the sort of player that would be very good in game, but I haven't actually come up against him much. Not too much. Yeah, season pass again. It's so easy to get coins. I did watch a Nepenthes video, and apparently he was getting a lot of hate for saying that it's easy to get coins. I kind of agree with him. It's very, very easy to get coins. I do think the problem is that most people don't manage their account properly. And what I mean by that is that they waste their coins on packs, on Evos, on SBCs that aren't the best. Obviously I can't say what you should and shouldn't do. But sometimes you look at an SBC and you just think it's terrible value. But it's a gamble SBC, so people end up just doing it and wasting their coins. But if you know how to, I don't know if it's the right way to say it, to run your club. If you know how to run your club properly, it's so easy to make coins. I feel like I've barely traded. I used to trade properly every year. This year I've barely traded, and I'm sitting on 2.5 mil after spending 900k on Evos, and after making, I think I made like a 500k loss on the Spurs Road to the Finals that I bought. They went crashing in price. I just ended up selling, but I made a 500k loss. I've spent a load of coins, yet I'm still sitting on 2.5 million, and I really don't think I've been lucky in terms of packs this year. Haven't packed anything tradable. He feels slow without rapid. I get that. I get that. I think I've reached a point where I don't care too much about using the meta, using the best cards. I understand, look, if your cards are playing bad and you can use better cards, why wouldn't you? But I think I've reached a point that I'll use cards in my club that I like. Joshua, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I use cards that I like. Um, if they are missing a playstyle, like I know low driven is extremely overpowered. I know that what else? Finesse is really good. Rapid quick step, tiki taka, incisive. Like these are the overpowered playstyles that you really want. For me, I don't care too much. Of course, I should. If I want to get more wins, I should care about it a bit more. But I just use cards that I like. What do we need? We need 82s for this squad. Pale tools is so much quicker, but I'm gonna try my best not to use pale tools. I don't want it to be too easy. Doing this infinite grind. Send that through. De Bruyne is so good, second best midfielder in the game. I didn't complete him. I definitely considered it. He looked very good, and I wanted to get him done. But yeah, he was just a bit expensive, and I think at the time I was using my past and present Spurs team, so I was like, De Bruyne doesn't really get into a Spurs team. But I probably should have thought about it. Thought about what's going to happen when I stop using my Spurs team. Yeah, De Bruyne's good. I think he expired a few days ago, right? Should have got him done, especially with how easy it is to do SBCs. Um, we haven't reached the point that you can do a big player SBC that's a million coin plus. Like you could do it in a day. We haven't reached that point yet. But I think any player, any SBC in the game, you can do it. Just you put a few days of grinding. It's very, very easy. Like I've run out of plays to do. I could do, who was the icon that came out? Who came out yesterday? I can't even remember. Yesterday was Baggio. Yeah, I was looking at him. I was like, look, I've got so much fodder. I could do him. There's just not really any point, is there? I'm not gonna use him. I guess he'd be good just for the card collection. But yeah, don't. Maybe during footies I'll do every SBC that comes out. But now, just because you have to put a bit of effort, I'd rather just do the infinite grind. And that's it. Just focus on that. Club World Cup is so weird. I've not been keeping up with it much. I don't care about it too much. I've got like notifications on for the scores, but I haven't watched a single game. Once it reaches the knockouts, I'll watch. Maybe not every game, but most of the games. Yeah, not being keeping up with it much. I'm looking at it now. Like the games that stick out, I remember Botafogo beat PSG. A lot of people were talking about that. Flamengo, they beat Chelsea, didn't they? Yeah, they beat Chelsea. Are there any upsets? I guess Atletico Madrid not going through. That's about it, honestly. It's just Atletico Madrid. You probably expect them to go through. Yeah, Club World Cup. I get they want to hype it up a bit, but it doesn't seem too interesting. We do have quite a lot of cards in the dupe storage. I think one thing I need to do is before the stream starts, throw every single one of my cards into player picks, exchanges, team of the weeks. So then once I'm in the stream, I'm not gonna have too many dupes to sort out. But yeah, I'll remember that for next time. Throw all my plays in SBCs before the stream starts. What matches of the Club World Cup are there today? We got Dortmund playing Ulsan. We got Mamelodi Sundown playing Fluminense. Tonight we got Inter versus River Plate and Urawa Red Diamonds versus Monterrey. Yeah, not the most interesting games, right? I guess Inter could be a good game. Dortmund aren't doing. They're not too impressive. Tomorrow we got Juventus City. That could be a good game. Wydad Casablanca versus Al Ain. Al Hilal versus Pachuca. Salzburg versus Real Madrid. I guess Real Madrid should be a good game. Yeah, Club World Cup. It's just not for me. And I don't understand. I feel like players have been complaining about the amount of matches they need to play for the past couple years. And I just don't understand. All these teams that are in the Club World Cup, when do they rest? They had, what, like 2 weeks to rest, I think? Between the end of the season and the Club World Cup. And even teams that aren't in the Club World Cup, I just don't understand. Like, I saw some clubs, I think it was Manchester United, maybe there was some other clubs, they were playing friendlies after the season. I guess I get pre-season friendlies, but post-season friendlies. It's just about the money now, isn't it? Clubs think it's profitable to play as many games as possible, rather than caring about the fitness of the players, making sure they get a couple hours. What am I saying? A couple months of rest before the new season. But nope, push as many games down as possible. Make the players extremely unfit. Yeah, that's how it is. I know you are not a Kanye fan, but did you listen to his 3 new singles? I did not. I don't listen to music. But yeah, I've not listened to him. I honestly I've got no idea about Kanye and his life, but I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of people saying that he's turned a bit weird, hasn't he? That's just what I've heard. I've got no idea. But apparently the past what like 3, 4 years he's been acting a bit strange. So yeah, I don't keep up with his life, but that's what I've heard. Let me see how my TikToks did. Look, any honestly, because I haven't posted for so long, I think anything above like 200 views would be good. I remember before I used to post within like an hour, it was easily like 2K views. Okay, it's 700 views. No comments. But yeah, I need to be posting a bit more. He has bipolar. I didn't know that. But yeah, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people hate on him. Again, I don't know what he has said. But yeah. All right, let's continue doing these player picks. I know I said I'm gonna avoid using pale tools, but in the time that I've done what like 5 player picks, I could have probably done like 30 on pale tools. Yeah, I know it's just better doing SVCs. If I get SVC banned, then I'll switch over. But I don't think I do SVCs that fast that I will get SVC banned. Let's submit these cards. This is going to be, I think, like 8 player picks we got. I'll do a few more team of the week picks. Sorry, team of the week packs, and then I think I'll just do some more exchanges. Honestly, never gonna run out of these exchanges. Um, I don't understand when people say these are not infinite. I've got like 1,000 players worth of packs just sitting there. I don't want to play this game anymore, but I don't want a outdated team. You know what? The good thing about this game, especially at the end of the game cycle, it's so easy to catch up. You can genuinely start playing. You can start a brand new account today and get a usable team within 1 week. So I wouldn't stress about it too much. I know one thing that this game is good at is wait, hold up. Yeah, one thing this game is good at is making people have that fear of missing out. They have to log in, otherwise they're gonna lose out. And just one piece of advice, just honestly don't worry about it. At any point in the year, any point, you can start a new account, and as long as you're doing the right things, you're doing your daily SBCs like the daily bronze, silver, gold, you're doing your crafting upgrades, you're doing what else is there? You're doing your player picks, you're doing your 84 times 10s, you're doing your what else is there? The 87 plus player picks. As long as you do that every day, it genuinely just takes a week to catch up. But yeah, you have to put a bit of effort. That's the only thing. You can't just expect to have a very good team without doing anything. But yeah, if you're bored of the game, honestly, just stop playing. Give it like a week or two, even longer if you want. And that's usually what I do. And then when I come back, I'm interested in playing again. I want to grind up a bit more. I want to get a good team again. But yeah, like of course I did have a starting point, right? I had players in my club, so it's not too difficult for me to do that. But like I said, you can start a brand new account. Make sure you get your rivals and foot champs done. You're gonna have a crazy team. But yeah, so I obviously had cards in my account, so it's not the best example. But look, this week I've packed Isaac, who is a good card, and he makes my bench. I have packed what am I? Oh, Lotai, sorry, acquired date. Ignore those informs. I packed a Grimaldo from yesterday's player pick. Munoz was an SPC, Berbatov SPC, one SPC. The SPC is maybe you can't get straight away. Royce, this was from a what's it called, a shapeshifter pack. Bastoni, Gakpo. Obviously, not everyone is getting 10 wins. I think that was a objective. But look, the players I packed was Isaac, Periset, Sam, Suchek, Almiron, Oshawola, Alawiron, who else was there? Nuno Tavares, Schneider, Valverde, Gerard, Core, Zawadzki, Plee. Everyone got a free Yashin and a free check. So yeah, honestly, it's very, very easy. Like I said, I had a club to start off this grind. So that first bit might be a bit difficult, but in a week, I can make a solid team just from doing the daily 84 times 10s and all these player picks. How many points is it for a 1v1? I'm hella bored playing rivals. Oh god, I haven't done this in a while. Do I even have that as a thing? 1v1 is 15k points. I don't mind playing. Oh, shapeshifter. First shapeshifter of the day. Left back. That is going to be Almiron. We have already packed him, so it's not anything too crazy. To this day, I still don't know what a double walkout is. That's not a double walkout. I know when the player shows up, but I know that there's a way to find out before the player shows up. But yeah, first shapeshifter of the day. A player we already packed, but that's not bad. I'm gonna do it. You're on next gen, right? Just remember, I'm not I'm not as good as I once was. Let me see. I think I've got you added. Why can't I press R2? You might have to send me the invite. I swear you press R2 to look at your friends list. Oh, a gameplay stream. Haven't done that in a while. There we go. I think this is you. Your name, nice cut, G. Yep, right. You can send an invite if you want, or I can do it. Where are you? That's offline friends. Why does it only show me offline friends? Let's just join yours. Join party and lobby. Haven't done this before. Usually when I join people, they're on PS5. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna get cooked. I don't think so. Aren't you? Aren't you better than me? I'm finished. Remember back in the day, back when there were 30 matches of foot champs, I used to get like average 25 wins. Then when they reduced it to 20 games, I used to get like 16 wins. I'm not as good as I once was. Oh, okay. Two CDMs. Isn't that what's overpowered? Using two CDM formations. At least you're not using a 4-2-1-3. That's the bright side. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I use attacking wing backs. So I basically use a 2 at the back. Oh my god. Yeah, when I'm attacking, I've got two centre back. Yeah, I shouldn't really be telling you that. Ah, I triggered the run there. I didn't get into a good position to pass it. Get that. Right, easy. What was that touch? That was a bit weird. What am I doing? Got a bit lucky to keep the ball there. Who's this? Check. That was terrible. You're definitely patient. Oh, that was a good block. I don't know if that was a block or if that came off my keeper. Either way, we take it. Canate, good save. You're holding onto the ball a lot. Come on. I need to be keeping the ball here. What is going on? Keep that on, please. Yeah, I need to just keep the ball. I'm getting the ball to you too much. Ah, that should have gone to Beckham. Yeah, I'm not playing too great. I've misplaced so many passes this game. So many passes. Probably have a low pass accuracy. I know the tactics that I use. It just exposes my wings a lot. I guess the point of my tactic is if I have as many players forward as possible, I'm gonna end up scoring more than I concede most of the time. But yeah, okay, you need to you need to do better in front of goal. You've had a lot of good chances. Ah, the passes just are terrible. That was such a weird touch. I was running towards the goal and he kind of took a touch away from goal. There was a good chance that I had that I wasted. You know what? I haven't played well, but I haven't conceded yet. What am I doing? We're both playing so bad. Neither of us can keep the ball. You know what? I'll take it. Clean sheet at half time. Just need to create more chances. One shot, 0.5 XG. To be fair, your shots haven't been too good. You've had seven times the amount of shots, but only two times the amount of XG. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. I don't even know if that would have been onside. Oh, that is... Okay, we got lucky there. We got unlucky, and then we got lucky. Gosh, maybe I should have taken an extra touch there. I did have space. First time was not going to work there. Get it on target, please. Oh, that was bad. On the positive, I am creating... The chances that I'm creating are really good chances. But I just need to... I need to be clinical. Too much power there. Terrible shot. Check's been quite good, but I just have to shoot better there. What is that? I need to remove that chat message. That was unlucky. If that did somehow bounce to you, that would have been very unlucky. That shouldn't even be going out. Oh, I've forgotten how to ban people. Ban. We go. Alright, let's focus up again. That's lovely. Oh, why? I need to be more patient. I don't know why I'm going first time from there. There we go. How's that gone in? Oh my god. I hate those shots. Keepers need to be doing better there. I know it is an overpowered thing that people do. But keepers have to be fixed. They shouldn't be just watching the ball go in. Oh, I need to be patient. The amount of times I just go for first time shots when I definitely have time to take an extra touch, get the better angle. Oh, that's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. What is Kanate doing? People are saying he's meant to be the best keeper in the game. That was my bad. Should have done a better pass there. Yeah, my shots have been very bad this game. Ah, you know, I know I should have done better this game. GG's. Yeah, even that, like the goalkeeper should be picking that up. All right. Yeah, I definitely think I should have scored more. I was rushing the shots way too much. The quality of my chances were way better than yours, but I just wasn't taking the thing. Look, more XG. Yeah, I lose by 3 goals. Like the annoying thing is that you didn't play bad. I can't sit here making excuses, being like, oh look, this person's um just abusing the broken mechanics. Like you didn't even play bad. I just need to have need to be patient instead of doing first time shots, taking the extra touch. GG's, bro. Only started learning how to green time as of the other day. I don't know if green time is worth it. I remember at the start of the game I was doing it. Um, I don't even know if it's worth it, but this just sums up a lot of my games. I've got the quality, like the chances that I'm creating are good. I just need to take better shots. Yeah, should be doing better there. Your second goal was definitely lucky. I don't know why Kanate is dropping that right to your feet. But yeah, first goal, can't complain about that at all. The finesse shot is just something that's overpowered. The bicycle kick, again, you just have so much space on that side. It seems useless, like a green time good shots, and they just seem hella weak. Yeah, I feel like the percentage that a green time shots increases your chances by isn't worth the downside of the like possibly not timing it. Obviously, the more you green time it, the better you'll get at it until you reach a point that you don't miss. Like you don't ever mistime it. But yeah, just like I remember when they first added green time, for like the first 2 3 years, I used to green time everything. Then I just reached a point that's like I can try hard, or I can just play and maybe not care about my rank as much. Yeah, I can't believe I green timed that first bicycle kick though. Yeah, no, look, when it works, it works. But yeah, it was. I just have to work on my finishing. That's crazy getting 3.7 XG, and only getting one goal. And yeah, one thing, like I just accept that I'm gonna lose more games because I play with attacking wingbacks. I don't know a single person that plays attacking wingbacks. But I just like attacking football, but that kills my wings. Like even your I think it was Henri, the Henri bicycle kick. Like you're not scoring that if I've got my role as fullback plus plus. But it's because there's no fullback on that side. It just leaves your player free. I can do another 15k. We call it a rerun. I don't mind. I don't mind. Did I not add the? Let's add this player. Submit that. All right. Send an invite if you don't mind. I need to take my chances now. You are definitely playing well. You definitely can beat me. Again, I don't know if I take better quality shots. Well, not quality. The quality was there. If I just shoot better, um, I can definitely score a lot more goals. It's a lot closer than the scoreline suggests. That's a bit lucky. Um, yeah, I honestly, I thought I knew you were going to move the keeper, but you guessed the right way. I was hoping you'd move to the other side. I didn't mean to double press that. Right, we'll give that. Got a bit got a bit of time to get my team in position because of that throw in. Terrible shot. Ah, that's offside. Sometimes I take too much time, sometimes I'm too quick. Send him off! Send him off! Yep, red card. Oh, I used to be so good at free kicks. I don't know if I've still got it. Yeah, never mind. Don't know why I passed backwards there. Oh my god, I need to just be patient. Wait to see where you're moving, and then shoot afterwards. It's like I pick a side too early, whether I'm going to go far post or near post. Oh my god, I should have known that. Just take my time. I didn't even mean to green time that. I just took the shot, and then it bounced back to me. Good save. Look, I should be doing better than this. I'm a man up. We're getting quite lucky with the rebounds. Usually it's the opposite. Yeah, rebounds are definitely going my way this game. Let's just get to half time. Alright, 1-0. I'm doing better. Um, you know what? I do admit, I have been very lucky with the rebounds this game. It has felt like you've tackled me a few times, and I've just kept the ball. And also, you do have a red card. Uh, Look, this is what I'm saying. I just need to be better. I don't know why I'm so bad at shooting. Maybe I do need to learn green times. I don't know how I've got 3.5 XG, one goal. The the rebounds. I need to work on my shooting. I don't know why it's so bad today. What is Kanate doing? That was such a weird dive. So bad. Come on, he's got finesse plus and he's shooting it straight down the middle. I tried to aim as much in the corner as I could. There we go. Mamadashvili. 70 shooting. I'll take it. Who was that to? Trying to aim at Mia Hamm there. Ah, get that. I need to just get the ball out. We got about 13 minutes till content. It's Wednesday today. I don't know what comes out on Wednesday. Oh my god. There was like 3 defenders there. No one stuck out a leg. What was that? There we go, 3-2. I should be doing so much better. I'm a man up. That was so slow. We'll take it 4-2. Again, I aimed at Hullet there. Hullet was kind of marked, but I don't know why it's just locking onto a completely different player. What? God, I don't even know what's happening. I aimed it at Mia Hamm, it just didn't go towards Mia Hamm. No one back post. He looked like he was running towards it and then he just stops. There we go. Oh, GG's. Again, I should have done so much better there. Like, I'll take the win, but I do think there was definitely parts of the game that I got lucky. And again, you just look at the XG, not as bad as last time, but I really shouldn't be having more XG than goals. Like, I just need to be clinical. And you did have the player sent off as well. Yeah, GG's anyway. 1 win, 1 loss. Not too bad. One more. There's about 9 minutes till content. Possibly after that. I'll just do a few open a few packs, do a few SBCs. After 6, yeah, definitely. As long as there's nothing big that comes out. But yeah, Wednesday. I don't even know what comes out on Wednesdays. Should be getting a play SBC. Um, I don't know what comes out. Is Beckham worth it? I think he is. He's very good. But like I said, I use attacking wing backs, which is something that like 99% of people don't use. Going forward, very good. I'm using him as a left back, but he's got 5-star weak foot, so it doesn't matter. Uh, he's got the play style to be good defensively. He doesn't have too many defensive play styles, but anticipate, jockey, very good. Relentless, technical, they're good. Got some passing play styles. Overall, it's a good card. If he had what's it, Bruiser, I think that would have made his card perfect. But yeah, I like him as an attacking player. Can he play right back? Yeah, I think most people are playing him as a right back. Only reason I'm playing him as a left back is because I want to use this Grealish card as well, and I think he can also play left back, but he's got 4-star weak foot. But yeah, right back, left back, CDM. Yeah, definitely worth it. Yo, McCann, how are you doing? It's been a while. I know you've definitely heard my 50 promises of coming back. Um, so I'm not gonna make any more promises anymore. But yeah, the plan is that I'm gonna be back at least until the final day of FC 25. After that, we'll decide. We'll decide if I carry on. But yeah, how's it been? Last time I saw you in the streams would have been during Team of the Season. Still playing this game? Yeah, I am, unfortunately. You know what? I'm enjoying it now. That's one of the reasons I've decided to stream. I'm enjoying the infinite grind. Look, give me an infinite grind, and I'll be playing this game. I use the Foot GG collection tab, and I'm just here to open packs. Obviously, I'll do my Foot champs. Honestly, that's about it. I'll maybe do like the friendly cups. Other than that, it's just menus. You know what? I have been playing so much Football Manager the past few weeks. It's something that I might stream, possibly. I think, oh my god, there was a day, I think it was last weekend. I played a season in one day. In less than 24 hours, I got through a season, which I don't know. To me, getting through a season in that time is quite quick. I don't know. Maybe I go through a season slowly usually. Gonna play when footies comes around. It's not too bad right now. Like I said, there's an infinite grind. Pack weight isn't great, but you can just sit here opening packs the entire day, and you won't run out of cards. It's just when pack weight is bad, then it doesn't really feel like you're doing much. Yeah, I can open packs from the moment I start playing. I can probably be opening packs for, I don't know, like 3-4 hours. But at the end of those 3-4 hours, when I have like, I don't know, 10 duplicate shapeshifters, then it's not too good. But then the one time you get something good, I guess it makes up for it. Like the Mia Hamm shapeshifter that I have, I think I packed it on the last day. Started a Madrid save to have fun. Won every game, so it wasn't that fun anymore. You know, the current save that I'm doing, I hope that I don't get bored of it, but I'm just trying to stay at Tottenham for like, I don't know, 50 years. Don't know if I'll be able to reach that much. 50 years is quite a lot. But yeah, that's the plan. I know some people say when you're at the same club for that long, if I reach a point that I'm winning the Champions League every single year, winning the Prem every year, you can get bored. But I'm just gonna try see if I can go for as long as possible. I want to have right now my Tell. Well, we get I think this is our second shapeshift of the day. We get a Sam's. Yeah, my Matthijs Tell, he is basically Ballon d'Or level. I don't know if he's won it yet, but he's got like second place, at least top three, like 3 years in a row. Three, maybe two, at least two. He's got Golden Boot in the Prem, Golden Boot in Europe. Somehow he's probably been the best player in the world, but he's missed out on some awards. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him to be a club legend, be at the club for like 10, 15 years. And another thing, every season I've ever done, look, I'm gonna be honest, I play with what's it called? I play with the editor on, so I can see potentials. Every single season I check if there's any Mauritian players, and somehow I saw that there was a Mauritian player that, like a new gen, in the Liverpool academy, and I think and he had like 150 potential ability, which is good enough for the Prem. So I spent like 40 mil on him as a 16-year-old. And I was like, finally, this is like the first time ever I've seen a Mauritian new gen that has a potential to be Premier League level. So yeah, I think he's been in the academy for a bit. But FM is fun. What's your opinion on Ange being sacked? Look, I'm pretty sure every Spurs fan you'll see will say you just can't take away. Look, it's an emotional thing. It's 100% emotional, but you can't take away the emotions that he gave us. I think he needed to stay. I think most Spurs fans will say, did he have a good season? No. Should he have stayed? Yes. It's so sad. I wish he stayed. Just look, first trophy that I've ever seen Tottenham win. I started watching Tottenham like properly maybe around 2010, 2011. The first trophy I've ever seen, and it's a big trophy. Arguably the third biggest trophy in Europe. What, you got the Champions League, then you got the top five leagues, Prem, Bundesliga, La Liga, and then Serie A. And then after that, arguably the Europa League is the third biggest trophy. Like nowadays, the FA Cup just isn't as big as it once was. I don't know. And it's just when you look at how attached the players were to him, the players were behind him. I've never seen a group of players support a manager as much as they did to Ange. And you can argue, what does that gain? Look, the players like the manager, so what if that means that we're going to finish 17th? But when you take into account the injuries and you just think what could have been. What could have been if he had a good transfer window, if he had players not get injured, if he had players that fit his system. I feel like it does take maybe 2 or 3 years to get all the players out that you don't want, to get all the players in that you want. We still have players like, oh, I know he's out of contract now, but players like Reguilon, that, you know, it's Ange's fault. He just refused to play Reguilon for some reason. It is fully Ange's fault. And look, when Udogie was injured, instead of playing Spence there, use an actual left back, and he just chose not to. Again, people can argue that when we had Archie Gray and Ben Davis at centre back, should he be playing with a high line? Probably not. Should he adapt? Yes. There's 100% issues that he had, mistakes that he made. But I went to the trophy parade. Again, like, I'm never going to experience something like that ever again. It's the first trophy I've ever seen us win. I'm never going to see us win our first trophy again. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Won every game in La Liga with 130 goal difference. You know what? My current Tottenham season, I've got a crazy goal difference. I think I'm halfway through. Should have given him one more season, then decide. Yeah, the thing is, look, I no disrespect to Thomas Frank, but I just feel like you don't sack Ange to get Frank if it's a world-class manager, which, you know what, to be fair, world-class managers haven't worked at Tottenham. Mourinho, Conte, just haven't worked. But if you're gonna get a world-class manager, like, I don't know, just a random name, Zidane, okay, I understand sacking Ange, like, then it's more acceptable. When you're getting Thomas Frank, who is meant to be tactically amazing, yet he lost 3 and drew 1 to Ange, who's meant to be tactically awful. How did Ange beat him 3 times and draw? Yet Thomas Frank is meant to be tactically better. Also, in the past 2 years, Thomas Frank and Ange got the same amount of points, because 2 seasons ago, Thomas Frank finished 16th and we finished 5th. This season, kind of the opposite. We finished 17th and they finished... What did they finish? Like 10th, I think? And no hate to Thomas Frank. Look, I respect him a lot. I'm not unhappy that we signed him. We don't sign someone that has won the first trophy in 17 years, which has been many fans like myself. The first trophy we've ever seen. You don't sack him. You don't. League 1 and Bundesliga are worthless with PSG, and Bayern wins it every year. I do think Bundesliga's a bit more valuable. I do think it goes Prem, La Liga. Honestly, I feel like people are interested in the Bundesliga more than Serie A. The Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga, and the Liverpool Mauritius player. Are you talking about the female? Well, no, it's a new gen on Football Manager. Like, as in, like, a fake player created. I didn't even know there was a Liverpool Mauritius player. I'm guessing you're talking about in real life. Is that a real thing? I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, Mauritius, we don't. It's an island with, I don't know what the population is. Population of Mauritius 1 million, 1.2 million. Football is not their sport. I don't even know if they have a sport. The main thing about Mauritius is, I'd argue, tourism. I don't think they compete in any sport. I'm pretty sure they won their first Olympic medal last Olympics. Like, first Olympic medal of all time. Like, Mauritius are not into sports. Yeah, we have a Liverpool Mauritius player called Julie Gopal. Wow. I had no idea that was a thing. I had no idea that, like, the only Mauritian football players that I know, there was one called Kevin Brew that played for Ipswich a few years ago. Like, I don't know, maybe 2016. Then there was a card on FIFA that I remember. I think his name was like Lindsay Rose. And he was in like the Polish league. I don't know how a Mauritian ends up in Poland. I'm trying to think. There must have been some others, but yeah, mainly like the Mauritius national team is ranked, I don't know, like 170th in the world. But that's so cool that there's one playing in the women's Premier League. 19 years old. Um, is she actually in, yeah, Liverpool Academy? That's like, honestly, that's I never would have thought that. Yeah, I once on Football Manager, I found a database that had the Mauritian league, and yeah, the players were terrible. You know, I'm actually going there for the first time in like 13 years. I haven't been back in so long. Yeah, their FIFA ranking is 178. Yeah, I'm going on holiday for the first time in ages. I didn't even realize it passed 6 p.m. I didn't even look at the content. What did we get? Uh, NESVC. We got a Spinazzola. I know I'm looking at content 7 minutes late. We got a Spinazzola shapeshifter flashback. He's got a CDM position, 99 pace, 90 passing, 95 dribbling, 93 defending, 90 physical. 4-star, 5-star, CDM right mid, center mid. What's that? Incisive, anticipate, bruiser. That's not too bad. Technical, rapid, first touch, quick step, pink pass, tiki taka, whip fast, low driven. Yeah, it's not that bad of a card. Only 4 squads. 87, 88, 89, 90. Not that I'm going to use him, but I might as well get him done. He's only 150k. Doesn't look too bad. Uh, let's see. Upgrade packs. Was there anything new today? 87 plus, 84 times 10. We got a Shapeshifter 2 upgrade pack. That's new. Gold upgrade, silver upgrade, bronze upgrade, daily super silver, grind. Yeah, there's not too much new, but we do have one new SBC. That's going to be the Shapeshifter Team 2. It requires a Team of the Season or Team of the Week and an 86 rated squad, which is going to be very, very easy. Where you can just put in... let's just put in... We've got 2 Sams up there. So yeah, with how easy SBCs are, you put a high-rated Shapeshifter, you just get the rest of the squad 84. You know, honestly, I could maybe even make the whole squad 83, and this would be enough. Does this work? Yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be overspending a bit. Let me quickly check if I can put in 83s. Weight 98 McTominay, striker with 99 shooting. Yeah, apparently he's good in game. How much is he? Yeah, shapeshifters. Shapeshifters has been alright so far. Look, it's EA. There's definitely things that they could have done better. Oh, we actually did have the rating. Let's reduce the rating a tiny bit. Wait, let's not submit Samu. Is that fine to submit? Yeah. Should be his base card. He's been insane this season. Yeah, I heard that his team of the season is also good. McTominay. I always, or not that I liked him, I always thought he was good when he was at United, but he just wasn't used properly. Right, let's open the SBC of the day, the pack of the day, Shapeshifter Team 2 pack. I think you can only do this once. Let's just pack someone new. Honestly, I don't even care if it's cheap. Let's just pack someone that we haven't already packed. And that looks like it's going to be Sam's, who is going to be a duplicate, who I actually did submit.
Oh, yes!
Yo, Adam, thank you so much for the Prime sub. 22 months. Thank you so much. Third sub of the day. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support. I can't thank you guys. Everyone that followed, subbed, is in the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that was disappointing. I submitted Sam's and we get a Sam's back. But you know what? With how easy it is to get fodder, just doesn't really matter, does it? What else can we do? I should probably do some squad shifters. Just because my dupes are kind of stacking up a bit. Doing this on Pale Tools would be a lot easier. Let's go 89 to 90. Oh, the good thing with Pale Tools is that you can lock players. Let me see. Some of these players, I don't know why. I use this game as a card collector, but some of the or all of these cards, I don't really want to submit. Yeah, we do have a few 89s we can submit. All right, that's 189 exchange. Let's do an 88. Yeah, I wish EA added a lock feature like Pale Tools has. I just know if I do SBCs on console, I'm gonna end up submitting some Club Legends. I guess as long as I just submit gold cards, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, informs can go. Gold cards can go. That Jota, for some reason, I've kept. Haven't seen Mundo in a while, but I'm sure he'd be happy that I still have a Jota foot birthday in my club. Salam Aki, walaikum salam, how are you? I do find it cool that I don't know if it's just the TikTok algorithm or what it is, but I do find it cool that I've got a lot of Muslim followers. All right, that's the 88 exchanges done. Let's do some 87s. Every SBC that I've done so far, I could do it in seconds on Pale Tools. I need to just do more SBCs on console. Shouldn't rely too much on a bot making SBCs for me. Let me know if you still want to do the 1v1 to see who wins the best of 3. Yeah, let me do a few SBCs, and then you know what? If not today, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I'm definitely up for it. It's just I'm not I'm not I'm not the sort of person that likes gameplay too much. Let's just say that. I don't mind here and there. But definitely the focus is going to be on menus. But yeah, I don't know. Gameplay, I just try to do it as little as possible. But friendlies aren't too bad. Looks like I don't have too many 86s. Do I have any in my club? I should do, actually. Yeah, we got loads of 86s. That Matuidi that I've packed, when was it? It was like right at the start of the game. Still just sitting in my club. I remember keeping him for an Evo, and I never put him into one. That's Sissoko as well. Just not usable at all. Probably never gonna actually Evo him, but he's stuck in the club. I just have to hope I don't accidentally submit either of them. $15K for a 1v1 is a lot. Yeah, it is, but it takes a lot to convince me to do some gameplay. I think I've just given up. I've lost hope that gameplay is ever going to be good. I'm a menus player, and that's about it. Not really going to do anything other than menus. You have to pay me a lot of channel points to get me to do some. Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of the channel point redemptions are a bit inflated. Because back when there used to be people watching, like a lot of people, of course I can't be sitting here doing channel point requests the entire stream. So I'm sure even let me go through them. Gift sub 250k. I guess I do have to spend real money for that. Did I go into an 85 exchange? Hopefully I did. VIP. Again, I want VIP to be something unique. I don't want to give that out to anyone, so maybe 100k for that isn't too bad. Make me use a team. I don't know why that's a redemption. Probably should delete that. If you want to make me use one player, that's not bad. But making me use an entire team, I should probably delete that. Channel point redemption. What else? Follow back. Honestly, I don't use social media anymore. I'll post on social media, but apart from that, I don't really follow many people. I think I remember once I followed all the mods. 1v1, maybe that can go down in price. Make me use a player, 10k is alright. Again, that's not that I can't speak. Not that there are too many people that would redeem that often. But I guess I don't want to be using random cards every single stream. What else? Modify a single emote. I think that's a Twitch thing. Choose an emote. What's that? Choose an emote to unlock. I think that's a Twitch thing as well. Unlock a random sub emote. That's a Twitch thing. Highlight my message. That's a lot of these are just Twitch default default redemptions. And hydration. I'll never forget that. You know, I was at work and I never told my colleagues that I streamed. Just not really something that I'd bring up. And then I don't know why, we were just talking about FC and I brought up that I used to stream. Like I properly I wasn't a big streamer, but I'd consider myself like an actual streamer. And then one of them ended up watching some of my streams and he was like, "Oh, you used to have a push-up counter." And then I was speaking to my cousin today, and he was also saying, remember the push-up counter that I used to have? I guess that was a way to get subs, and you know I couldn't tell if at the time, I was just naturally just growing so fast and just gaining so many views, so many follows. I can't tell if it was just the natural growth and like me posting on TikTok and bringing people over that built up like a big fan base, or if it was the what do you call it, the subs, and I do a push up. Maybe that definitely got people a bit more involved in the stream. People that would have just showed up once and then gone away, they're just keeping up with the stream, seeing how many push-ups I was on. But yeah, the push-up counter. That's some nice memories. Nice memories. Maybe I don't know if I will, but maybe I bring it back. Every time someone subs, I do 20 push-ups. Well, I had 3 subs today. 60 push-ups is, you know what? Maybe one sub, 10 push-ups. That could be fun, but yeah, I'd be open to add more channel point redemptions or like mess around with them, reduce the cost of some. Yeah, let me at least get back into these daily streams. Let's hopefully not promise that I'll be back with daily streams and then disappear again. And yeah, once I get the hang of this a bit more, then I'll mess around with the channel points. But yeah, make me play a 1v1. I think that's an alright price for now. If I redeem 1v1, want to do it now or save it? What time is it? 6:20. Maybe save it. Today I probably won't stream for too long. How long have I gone for? 2 hours? 2 hours. I'll probably stream another half an hour, 45 minutes. I guess that's enough time to play a couple matches. If BLQ is still interested and I could play you. I wouldn't be against it. It's up to you. I'd rather do it tomorrow, to be honest. You decide. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll be a bit on the menus for a bit. We got all these daily SBCs to do. Got the 84 times 10s, 87 plus picks. We'll do those and then probably end the stream after that. But yeah, this whole streaming, I've been thinking about it a lot recently. And just if you want to grow, you just have to be consistent, and that's something that I've not done. Not done for a very long time. But yeah, streaming. I'm just yeah, I really want to get into this, so I'm telling you tomorrow. I'm like 99.9% sure I will stream tomorrow. I do need to come back. I do need to come up with some ideas for content. You got the daily stuff. I can just post what I've packed daily. All the shapeshifters that I get from packs and picks. Just put it every day. Post it on TikTok and YouTube. Could do that. I know in the past I always have 2 days of the week where I post like my squad, give an update on that. Obviously foot champ rewards. You know, possibly now that I am streaming again, possibly I could do rivals again. Even though I really don't want to do gameplay. Could bring up rivals and that at least that's 3 videos a week that I know what I'm doing. Need to upgrade my team, have no shapeshifters. I was saying this earlier that this game, especially during shapeshifters and footies, but even any time in the air, you can start playing at any point, and as long as you're managing your club properly, you're not wasting your coins on packs, you're not wasting your coins on like bad value SVCs. It's so easy to get a good team. You can start a brand new account as long as you're doing your daily bronze, silver, gold, your daily 84 times 10s, your daily 87 plus pick, your crafting upgrades, your grind upgrades. What else is there? Your daily games played. As long as you're doing that, it's so easy to get a meta team, a usable team. I haven't played since Ultimate Tots. I guess it's only been a couple weeks, right? Like 2-3 weeks. So yeah, it's not long. Like the season pass, with how easy it is to get XP, like during the last few weeks. You know what? I didn't actually check the evos and objectives today. Let me quickly check if there was anything. But yeah, with the evos and objectives, it's like you get an end game striker at level 35. You get I'd say Tonali, Calafiori, or like all these players, Loftus-Cheek. I know this goalkeeper one, Maignan and Oblak are the two that I've seen so many people say are really good. There's a lot of players in the season pass. Objective, look, this checking Yashin. I know you do have to pay 400k, I think it is, for the Evo, but you get a free Yashin and a check. It's to be honest, it's too easy. I did like the challenge before. The challenge of like, okay, I have to plan this out. How am I going to get a really good team? Cards lasted for a lot longer. You could have a player in your team for like a month, and they wouldn't get outdated. Now, 1 week later, the cards get outdated. Yeah, it's maybe too easy. Tots was so bad, so quit after that. Yeah, I do think this Tots and last Tots were the worst years ever. There's never been a worse year than these two. Last year, what got me to quit the game is the remember when people were getting that guaranteed Mbappe, Dembele, or Zaire Emery? Tots wasn't interesting in the first place, and then they had that, which just completely killed the hype for me. This year, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Just the lack of interesting SBCs. You know what's really weird? Loads of people were saying that pack weight was terrible. I think it was the opposite. I think pack weight was so good that cards that would usually be 500k plus, they were actually 50k. Like, just think of Haaland. I know Haaland this year had a worse card than last year, but last year Haaland was 10 mil. This year he was like less than 400k or less than 500k. So I don't think that cards were difficult to pack. I think that they were so easy that it made the good cards less valuable. And then when you pack them, you look at that price and everyone's cheap. Even, I don't know, like Valverde, it was like, what, 150k, I think? And now he's got a shapeshifter. Any previous year, a shapeshifter Valverde with those stats would be like 500k to 1 million coins. This year, nope, he's 100k. It's really strange. You'd think that EA would make players hard to pack. Like, I know the way the user base is, everyone's going to complain. If players are hard to pack, people will complain. But yeah, it's weird. Regardless of what EA do, people will complain. If players are too easy to pack, they're not valuable. You pack a crazy card, they're going for 50k, you're like, what's the point? If cards are too hard to pack, then you're just going to end up getting the rubbish tots. But I guess when cards are hard to pack, the very, very small chance that there is that you do get someone good, at least they feel good. Like, it feels good to pack them. So yeah, I don't know what EA are going to do next year. Look, every year the game gets more pay to win. You can expect, usually EA test things in the last few months, and from how the past few weeks have gone, you can expect next year, or well, this year they're testing out Evos for next year. They're seeing how many people are going to complete these expensive Evos, and they're gonna, like, based on what people are doing, they're gonna continue doing it or stop doing it. So I think next year we're gonna get Evos like shoved in our faces. It's not looking good. I'm sure there's going to be many other pay to win things. But yeah, I'm not looking forward for next year. I want to like this game. I wish I could, like, from FIFA 13 to FIFA 19, even arguably up to FIFA 23. I'd say I was enjoying it in FIFA 23. I was talking about this with my cousin. We were talking, you know, that meme, well, not really a meme, that quote from The Office, something like, I wish you could know you're in the good days before you've left them, something like that. It's just, yeah, FC is never going to be the same as it once was. Look, it's a business. You can't complain that a business wants to make money, but it's killed the hype. Just the fact that everything is paid to win now. You can get an incredible team without being paid to win, but just seeing FIFA points annoys me. Only hype for next FIFA because Zlatan is getting added. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I remember before people were saying that he's never going to get added, because I remember he had some conflict, and I remember he got annoyed once and he was like, who gave EA permission to put me in the game? Which is quite funny because I'm pretty sure the players sell the rights to companies and then these companies sell it to EA. But yeah, I remember there was a time that he got upset with EA even though he shouldn't have. But yeah, Zlatan. I can't even remember who else. I remember seeing a picture of all the new icons. No one too crazy. I think maybe Chiellini is one that I remember. I can't remember who else. Yeah, no idea. No idea who else. I remember looking at the icons and I was like, I don't know who some of these players are. Let's see, FC 26 new icons. Iniesta. I feel like he's gonna just get a bad card. His stats don't look too bad. Oliver Kahn, that could be a good one. Iniesta, Alex Morgan, Zlatan, Robin. I didn't see Robin. Cruz is gonna have a terrible card. You know his base card is gonna be bad. Marcelo is gonna be crazy. Cece, I don't know who that is. Thunbro, gonna be honest, don't know who that is. Chiellini, Bum Kun, no idea who that is. Is that Stevie Jones? Don't know who that is. Totti, I didn't see him. I see they given icon player picks in pre-order. Oh, is it a pick? I think I saw that. I didn't realize it was a player pick. Look, it's just, I don't like it. Again, there's nothing we can do. That's just the path that EA are going down. Look, if I am streaming, I'm gonna buy the Ultimate Pack just because it's content. But I don't know, it feels wrong. It just feels wrong having icons on the first day, because you just know if we're getting icons on the first day, we're getting some big icon promos early. Like those icons that we're packing are just gonna get outdated fast. Is it Jibril? No, it's Sissy. S-I-S-I. No, S-I-S-S-A. Yeah, Cisse would get a. If he was ever gonna get a card, it would be a hero. Yeah, it's a Cam. S-I-S-S-I. Yeah, don't know who that is. Let me see this one. Brazilian player. Is that a women's player? Um, can't even find them. Yeah, never heard of this person. Brazilian. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our football knowledge is just non-existent, but I've never heard of them. We're getting some nice fodder here, just no shapeshifters. Is it bad that I couldn't tell if she was a man or woman? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the same. They have short hair. I think it's a woman. Yeah, FIFA Women's World Cup. Yeah, um I guess there's like before FC there was like 5 women players that I knew about. Um so yeah, I guess it's not surprising that I didn't know about most of these icons. You know, to this day, I know it's controversial, but to this day, I still feel like women cards it's just a bit. Look, I understand they want more people to care about women's cards, but and FC has definitely put more eyes on the sport. Um, but yeah, it just feels um there's already EA already changing so many things with the game. It just feels different. But yeah, I know if you say that to most people, they're gonna say you're a hater. Adding women's into champ rewards destroyed it. Yeah, I don't think. Look, again, it's nothing against the sport, but I just think that firstly people aren't interested in it, and secondly, you're right. It's just it increases the pool of players available, which means there's less chance you're getting someone good. Like 9 times out of 10, the best men's cards are going to be more. Like people are going to want them more than the best women's cards. I know women's La Liga, that's quite big, but even that, like men's La Liga is always going to be bigger. With like Mbappe, Vinny, Yamal, um, like those are always going to be the players that sell packs. And I do think this year, like last year, because they were new, people were more interested in using them. Now that it's been a couple years since they got added, or about to reach 2 years, I feel like people just they've lost interest. Like even the best women's cards are still not being used as much. Yo man, good to see you around. Yo Macpo, how you doing? I've said this so many times this stream, that the plan is coming back to daily stream, so hopefully you stay around. But at the same time, I'm sure I've made that promise tens of times, and then I end up giving up on streaming. Oh yeah, at least until the last day of FC25, I'm gonna be streaming. Footies is arguably my favorite promo. It's either Footies or Team of the Year. So I'm good. I'm especially Footies. I'm gonna be playing every day, doing the infinite grind. There's an infinite grind out right now, so it keeps me on the game. All good, bro. Can't bother playing the game until Footies. Yeah, the thing is, people love the infinite grind, right? Is it Frey Allison? Hopefully, I'm getting your name right. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, dude. Hello. Yeah, the thing with Footies is that people enjoy it because it's the infinite grind. But right now there's an infinite grind. It's just very hard to pack the good players. But as long as you're doing it right, you should never run out of cards. Like I've been doing the infinite grind. I probably haven't even doing it as efficiently as possible, but I've got 55 75 times 20s, 74 81 times 20s. Then the bigger packs I try to open them, so that's why I've got few of them. But 82 times 20, I've got 2, 83 times 20s, I've got 5, and the 50 player pack I've got 2. I'll go on the web up. I'll show you how many I've done in total. What's up? Everything is good. Everything is good. If you mess up footies, I'm done. I wouldn't be surprised. I just feel like they can't. All they have to do is release a best of, release an 85 times 10, and they can't mess it up. They can't. Shapeshifters hasn't been as bad as Tots. So, what is keeping it infinite for you? I run out every time. So I think you're not guaranteed to make profit on every pack, but long term you should do. What makes it infinite is that if you make sure to do your daily bronze, silver, gold, your daily super silver, your crafting upgrade, your grinding upgrade, your 84 times 10s, your 87 plus, which, yeah, it sounds like a lot, but what, it takes like half an hour, maybe an hour. If you're using Imperial tools, it's even quicker. If you make sure you do those, your daily play as well, make sure you're doing foot champs, all of that, then the grind just keeps going. Yeah, you can't just do it with exchanges. Or maybe you can. Like, with the amount of packs I have, you should be able to. Another thing is that fodder is extremely cheap. Let me quickly check. 85s are discard. 86s are like 1.4k. 87s are 2.8k. 88s are 6k. Worst case scenario, just buy like 186 rated cards. It's gonna cost what, like 130k, but that gives you 25 81 times 20s, so that's 500 players. Give me a moment, I will explain the grind very shortly. I'm just going to check how many I've done in total. The 85 exchange I've done 150, 86 exchange I've done 117 times, 87 I've done 40 times, 88 I've done 46 times, and 89 I've done 27 times, and that's since Friday. So yeah, nice. I love this game so much. I feel like a lot of people would disagree. You know what, right now I'm enjoying it. There's definitely been parts of the year that I'm not loving the game. Hoping they add the UCL Europa Conference and the Portuguese cards back. Never packed one of them. They will for footies. I don't know if they're going to add all of them, but they will. I just want my Tottenham cards. But yeah, I think I packed one in all of those promos. I was actually trying to go after them. I packed one. Conference League, I packed. Yeah, that was an objective. Tottenham players, Odebear was an objective. Champions League. All of these were SBC, objective, and season pass. And then the one card that I actually packed was this Ruben Diaz, who's actually really good. Can I ask something? Go for it. Probably going to be in batch 3 or 4 when it's August. Yeah, I don't care when it is. I just want my Tottenham cards. You do the Team of the Week upgrades, right? Yes, you do. So I was going to explain the upgrade. So I think it's quite obvious. You do all the cards that are 85 into 85, 86 into 86. The 89, I'm putting 90 rateds in this as well. Now, of course, you do your 84 times 10s with your dupes. This 84 times 10, there's 2 very easy ways of doing this. You can put in 10 84 rated players and 1 90 rated. Or you can put in 9 84s and 2 87s. Now, why I choose to put a lot of 84s is obviously you want to put the 85s into the exchange. And also, I think the 84s are the cards that you end up getting the most left over. So I can put in chat or make like a command for it. But 984s and 190, or 984s and 287s. So that's how you do the 84 times 10. It's the same with the 87 player pick, apart from you don't need a team of the week. Like I said, 85s to 90s go into the squad shifters. You do your daily bronze, silver, gold. Now 82s and 83s go into this. Once you've done all your 84 times 10s and the 87 plus play pick, I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys. Once you've done all of those, then 84s go into this. Again, if you want the squad, the two ways that I do it is 9 83s, 2 82s, or I think it's 4 84s and 7 82s. So just 82s, 83s, 84s into this one. And then the last part of the grind is you put golds in here. Now what I've started doing, I know it requires 3 rares. I've just been putting 5 rares. I just get so many dupes. I've just putting in 5 rares. So that's it. To make it simple, everything below 81 into this. 82, 83s, 84s into this. And then 85s to 90s into these. That's it. Yeah, that was definitely overcomplicated. I can probably write it down to make it easier and make it into a command. But yeah, I do the team of the week upgrades to answer your question. I want to ask you, from what country do you belong? So I'm originally from Mauritius. I was born here in England. I've lived in England my whole life. But my dad was born here as well. But my mum and all 4 of my grandparents were born in Mauritius. And also, I mentioned earlier, I'm going back to Mauritius for the first time in 13 years in September. So I can't wait for that. Arsenal signing another midfielder for 11 mil when they don't have a number 9, typical Arteta. They're definitely getting a number 9 before the end of the window. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tottenham. We signed a Japanese centre back who I had never heard of. We're at a point that we need to buy world-class proven players. I don't remember the last time we ever bought someone that was proven that's world-class. It's like, we need a CDM. We need to just go for someone like, I don't know, I can't think of anyone. Why is my mind gone blank? There was something that always came to my mind as a player that I know this guy's not a CDM, but a centre mid. Someone like Barella. I know it's just a random name, but why do Tottenham not go for these like big players that have proven it, that are world class, that have the experience, that can teach our younger players? Can I ask something again? Yeah, go for it. United signing Mbeumo for the same price we can get Gyökeres for. Yeah, Mbeumo, I think I would have liked if we signed him. I don't know. We were interested in him, but definitely not for 50 mil plus. I don't know how much United are going to be paying. But yeah, he's a good player. I don't know if he would fit the Tottenham system, but he fits Frank's system, so maybe he would. I'll see you around, bro. Got to head out. No problem. Have a good rest of your day. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah, Tottenham, I don't know what we're doing. I want to get some signings. 20 goals last season in the Prem is incredible, but we need a pure number 9. Yeah, I'm sure he would be good. I don't know, like, every single signing that Tottenham have ever made, well, maybe not every signing, a lot of the Tottenham signings, before we sign them, they look like a Tottenham player. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you can tell someone seems like a Tottenham player. Like, the best example is Maddison. For me, even before Maddison joined, he just seemed like a Tottenham player, if that makes sense. And Mbeumo just doesn't seem like a Tottenham player to me for some reason. Like, I just can't imagine him in our shirt. He doesn't seem like a player that fits Tottenham. CB with Hoyland anymore. Yeah, it's look, he's young. It's a risk. But what I'll just never understand with United is spending so much money on risks. Like you have to make risks here and there. Like we signed Bergval for I can't even remember, it was like 10 mil. That's the sort of signing that you need. Like Gray is a huge risk. We spent 40 mil on Archie Gray. But you need to have a balance. You spend like these low amounts on players that could be good. You spend high amounts on a few players. United just seem to spend like 70 mil on every player that they can find. Like players might not even be worth 70 mil. United will still throw the money. I don't understand, like, do they not negotiate? Do they just think we want the player, we give the money? Like doesn't matter how much it's gonna cost. Um Ray Allison, are you still here? You wanted to ask me something. Let's see the United signings this season. Euro 60 mil, Ugarte 50 mil, Delit 45 mil, Xerxes 40 mil. I don't know how United have this much money. Like Dorgu 30 mil, like that's still a lot. That's more reasonable. Mazraoui 15. Like that's those two signings aren't bad. But 40 mil, 45, 50, 62. Like they have these are players with potential, but they haven't proven it. So spending that money is crazy. Like the season before, Hoyland 78 mil, Mount 67 mil, Anana 50 mil. So I don't know how United don't run out of money. Anthony 95 mil, Casemiro 70 mil, Lisandro Martinez 57. It's a joke looking at these prices. Sancho 85, Varane 40. Varane, I guess it makes more sense. Van der Beek 39 mil. Oh, this is funny going through these. Maguire 87, Fernandez makes sense. In hindsight, it makes sense. 65. Wan-Bissaka 55. It's crazy. It's crazy. Signed two strikers from Syria who had like one good season. Yeah, I don't understand why you spend that much. Like make those signings, of course, but 30 mil seems a bit more reasonable. Cunha and Mbumo is very good signings, have proven it in the Prem. Yeah, that's one positive. You can guarantee that they have that experience. Of course, every signing in the world is a risk, but it's a lot less of a risk when you know they've played in the league. Actually, I'm a digital artist. I can make artwork, animations, banners, logos, etc. I can see that your channel doesn't have a banner. I can make them for you in a very low friendly budget. If you're interested, then tell me, then we'll talk about it. The banner will make your channel more attractive. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm not too interested right now. But thank you for the offer. Just beat City first game 5-0, Community Shield or a trophy for me. You know what? How long do I have? I do have to go in a bit. Very, very quickly, I'm gonna hop onto FM. I think like last time I streamed, I mentioned this. It's a single player way. It's a single player game. There's no right way of playing. But I definitely do something that most people don't do. You know what? I'm gonna do my 84 times 10s and my player picks and everything else. I'll do it for tomorrow's stream if you guys are okay with that. Look, today was just a stream to get back into it. But yeah, I'll do all my daily stuff and we'll open them tomorrow. I'm gonna very, very quickly go into Football Manager. Then my game crashed. Oh no. Oh yeah, Football Manager. I've just been playing that a lot recently. I can't remember if I said this while you were in the stream. There was one day last weekend. I can't tell if this is a lot or if I just go through seasons very slowly, but I went through a season, like the fastest I've ever gone through a season was last weekend, and I got through it in 1 day. Which I don't know, for me that's very fast. Yeah, I was the past few weeks I've got back into it. If we can get Jabbers back, we can maybe start an online save on FM. I'd be down. I was saying this earlier. My biggest regret is when I got bored of this game. When I got bored of FC, I would just stop playing. And what I should have done is either carry on playing, of course, or play a different game. It's a real regret that I had so many breaks and I just kind of gave up so many times. But yeah, Football Manager was always there. Like there was no reason to stop streaming. Okay. If you ever need them, tell me. Here is my DC. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Why is it taking so long? Is it because I'm streaming at the same time? Yeah, so I was saying earlier, yeah, I play with the editor on, and I look at players with high potential. I know it's not the right way to play, but technically there's no wrong way to play. But it's something that I enjoyed doing when I used to play career mode, just signing high potential players. And I don't know, it gives me a better idea on signings. Like once I play the game a lot more, I'll definitely turn it off. But I'm in 2027. My goal for this save is doing a long-term save. Like if I can reach 2050 or something, I'd be happy. Where is it? Yeah, trophies. First season, I won the Carabao Cup, the Prem, and the Europa League. Second season, I won the Community Shield and Premier League. Third season, I won the third season, I just won the Prem. Fourth season, I won the Community Shield, Prem, and Champions League. And then this season, I've won the Community Shield and Super Cup. So I've probably reached the point that I can be winning things regularly. But yeah, no matter what game I play, Football Manager, FM, I love the 4-1-2-1-2. And this is the guy that I was saying. Again, I can't remember if you were in the stream. Every season, I see if there is a. I think you were in the stream when I said this. Yeah, I see if there's a Mauritian player that gets generated that actually has high potential. And this guy, well, he's become English just because he's trained at the club. But he's born in Mauritius. He's from the same town that my mom was from. I guess I kind of doxed myself, but I don't live there. Oh wait, is my camera in the way? Yeah, this is crazy. I never would have thought I'd find a Mauritian from the same place as me. And like I said, I put the editor on so I can see he's got a potential of 155, which I don't know if you use the editor, but I think Premier League level is anything above. I'd say 140 is like a squad rotation Premier League player. Like 150 plus is a Premier League starter, and then like anything above 160 is like a world class player. But yeah, this is my FM save. This is actually my second team. My first team, Tell, is how do I see his awards? Where is it? History, career, no, milestones, awards. Yeah. Where's the big awards? Yeah. So this Tell is arguably the best player in the world. Let me see. Next gen, Europa League Player of the Season, Europa League Golden Boot, Europa League Young Player of the Season. What else? Golden Boy. Where's the big ones? He did get a big award. He's got like runner up in the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, Ballon d'Or runner up. He should have won the Ballon d'Or. I guess Haaland got more goals. Yeah, this Tao is the best card, or best card, one of the best players in the world. Um, where is it? Tao. First season he got, what's that, 33 goal involvements in 32 starts. Then he got 23 in 34. Then he got 33 in 39. Then he got 42 goals, 6 assists in 35 starts. That's incredible. And then so far he's got 7 goals in 6 starts. Such a good card. Solanke, he's been incredible as well. He's had, look at that, 31 goals in 30 games. Second season wasn't great. Third season was decent. Fourth season was decent as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this save. Um, didn't get my 5-0 in typical City. You already doxed yourself once. Yeah, true. Wait, Ballon d'Or Bruno. Wait, Bruno Ballon d'Or? I don't know how he got that 23, 24. Um, yeah, that's strange. Yeah, he got runner up in last season and the season before. What else is there? Next gen. Yeah, this Bernal card. Wait, why is the year order? Bernal second and third that year. FIFA, the best FIFA men's player. Yeah, this is it. How is what's his name? How's Tell not even top 3? Yeah, this FIFA best player is rigged. Tell's not in that. Under 21s. Bergval last season, Tell the season before that. Yeah, I'm really liking this save. Um, yeah, I understand why people hate the editor, like having the editor on and just seeing player ability. But I don't know, that's just how I play. This is the same tactics that I use in FC. I got my wing backs like going all the way up. I got my centre mids as box to box. Everything down the middle. I've got the overlap on the wings. I really, really love this tactic. Nice. Seeing you back. Got to go now. We'll probably be here tomorrow. Yeah, I have to go as well soon. I just thought I'd show off my my current save. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I didn't do anything, did I? Let's just not save it. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. The goal is every day until the end of FC. Let's see if I can actually do that. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Let's open that. Yeah, hopefully I will be able to keep this up. But yeah, I have to go as well. I was meant to end the stream at 7. I'm a bit late. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll get some content for you guys. And that's about it. That's it. Right. I will be back. All right. Bye, everyone.